And I think it's very important for everybody to be engaged because that everybody's on the same page.
It's about, who's willing to change gears at the right time.
Go out, go have fun, and just take it to them.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler. It's time for another edition of the Will Hughes Show. Currently joined by Wheeling University head swimming coach Will Hughes. And Will, a good performance for you on Saturday. You guys split with the men getting the win, the women falling just short. Talk about Saturday's meet and kind of what you saw.
It was an exciting meet. I think, it's starting, the team's starting to show their promise of finishing strong. So even though the women came up 20 points short on the meet, it wasn't a bad meet for them. It was really good. We saw a lot of positive things out of it. So on the men's side, good surprises.
And to play a conference opponent like that and have two great competitions coming down the stretch, how does that help you preparing for this MEC championship coming up here in a few weeks?
Yeah, it's big, whenever you get to go against somebody that's got a good program, and Pat's definitely got a good program at Fairmont. It's always good to get into Fairmont and get a win out of there. You kind of consider yourself lucky because they're a strong team year after year. So it's good competition. I think it's adequate preparation for us going into MEC. So.
And on Saturday, Gabby Baiano had a big day in the long-distance swims, wins both the 500 and the 1,000. Talk about her leadership in that distance group and kind of how that's helping the team.
Gabby looked great. She was trying a little something different in her 1,000, so it wasn't her typical swim. It worked out really well. So we're just playing with some things right now and just trying to get things better prepared for conference. And having her leadership out there, everybody knows when she's getting in the pool, it's going to be a fight if you're going to compete with her, because that's the presence she brings, and that's the presence that any great swimmer brings with them.
And on the men's side, we keep talking about this young competition. They shined through once again. Archie Piggott had a pair of wins. Segman Doggan had a great day. Talk about this freshman group and kind of what you've seen growth-wise for them through the year.
This freshman group has really grown, and early on in the season, I told them, I said, I'm really coming into my first year as a coach here. I'm really looking at that freshman group to be what's going to be the program in the future. Not discounting anyone that's an upperclassman or anything like that. My upperclassmen are showing great leadership, great presence out there about how they are jumping on board, and they want to see the program advance in the future as well. So they're adding in their personal little attributes to make this program a little bit better and to kind of help guide the freshmen in where they need to go just through their experience of having swam in college for 4 years.
Currently joined by Wheeling University head swimming coach Will Hughes. And Will, coming back home on Friday, your final home meet against Fairmont and Bethany. You've seen Fairmont just past week. What does that do for you, having seen them already and having competed such in close proximity?
Well, it's those things are always interesting because you could see a different team, and so we're preparing for them as if we've never seen them. That it's a whole new meet. We're getting ready for it. We're getting ready to swim strong at home for our last home meet. We definitely would like the student body out to really support us, support the seniors. We'd like the administration out, and just everybody to really watch what this team has accomplished and what everything that they've done and going forward. So it's become a success this year. So we're looking forward to continuing.
And looking at this senior class, you're honoring 7 swimmers before the meet. Talk about the impact this senior class has had on this program and really changing things around on both sides.
Senior class has been really strong. They've had a strong presence. I think that they've provided great leadership. Caitlin is one of the captains on the team. Olivia Moyer, she is one of my academic captains. So Olivia's been there and been strong and helping to guide the team in the right direction. We did on the women's side, speaking of her being an academic captain, on the women's side, we had a team GPA of a 3.68, so that was really good. And on the men's side, we were 3.38, I believe. So, having all of their leadership, and even though they're not in that capacity of being labeled as a captain or something like that, someone like Alberto Kofinki, his leadership and what he's done motivating relay teams on the side. Early this season at Frostburg, he jumped up and really got the team. It was a close meet and got that relay team really pumped up and ready to swim, and we ended up winning that thing. So, a lot of leaderships don't have a label on it, and it's just all of these seniors add something like that.
And finally, as we said, your final swim in your home pool. Talk about what it's going to be like to have that support from the student body, support from the administration coming out and kind of getting you guys your one last push at home.
Oh, the team would really be stoked about that. I mean, they would just really love it to have full stands, everybody cheering on. You know, we're kind of making this this meet a little bit shorter, so we're doing 13 swims in this meet, along with we're going to cut out the 1,000 event, which is Gabby's strong event, but we're keeping the other one. We're keeping the 500, so that'll be our distance event, and we're going to add 200. So I'm anticipating this meet being very competitive and exciting because the events that we have in there are going to make it great races.
Thanks, Will. Good luck this week. Can't wait to see you out there.
Thank you.
For Wheeling University Athletics, I'm Zach Ziegler.
And I think it's very important for everybody to be engaged because that everybody's on the same page.
It's about, who's willing to change gears at the right time.
Go out, go have fun, and just take it to them.